Hi there, crafty friends. Chantel here, Crafty Designs by Lee. I am uploading a video of some altered frames I have been working on this week. Both of these frames I painted maybe a month ago. And that was it. I put paint on them and then I set them to the side and did nothing else with them. I was, however, inspired by Muriel, who is Miss Cooper Scoop here on YouTube. She had did a video of some frames she altered and was given as gifts, I believe. And I had put a comment on her page that I had some frames that I had been wanting to do, and she gave me some inspiration to do them. And then a few days later, I saw a private message she sent me. She was so encouraging and letting me know things that I needed that I wasn't aware of that I needed that would, help out in my process. And so I ran right out and got those things, and here are my end products. So the pink paint was on it already, but the back, I hadn't did anything to it. So thanks to Muriel, I went out and bought some Jet Sew, and I Jet Sewed the back, and then I painted the back with that pink color, just to finish it off, to give it that finishing look. She had also suggested putting like some Chinese braid trim around the edge of it to give it that finished look. And this Chinese braid trim is so pretty. It's a pink color. I just purchased it, and I do have a little bit left that I am going to make available in my shop if anyone is interested in purchasing some of this pink Chinese braid trim. It's also called GIMP, I found out when I was shopping. So I do have a little bit of that. I have some other colors too that will be available on my shop as well. And then I used a piece of black felt, and I just fussy cut out a heart. Put the words "my" in there. The baby's name starts with a G, so I put a G there. I painted that in a different pink color paint. Put some stickers on that. That word "love," and the hearts that you see there, I was experimenting with stencil. And I bought this stencil from Joann's. I just bought it. It was like on sale or something. See if you can see this here. This is the package it was in. So I bought this, and yeah, I used that stencil for the word love and the little hearts. And then I just took a black pen and went around the edges just to make it look a little bit finished, because my stenciling is not perfect, which is okay because I like the black. I like the way that it sets it off. Plus I have the black felt heart there, so that works. Then I have some recollection flowers down here in the corner, and I just put a little stickles on them so they sparkle a little bit. And these flowers here, I received those in a rack. In a swap. I did a Easter egg swap. You had to alter a egg carton, and those were some of the beautiful flowers that came inside of my package. So I used some of those. And this is actually for a friend of mine's. She has some pictures that she printed and was talking about needing to get some frames so that she can, change all her pictures on her desk of her baby girl. And so what I did was, I said, oh, you want me to make your frame? Because I already knew I had this pink frame, and I knew it was something that I wanted to work on. So that's how that turned out, and that's why baby girl's picture is covered up, because we don't want to, you know how that goes. Now, I will tell you one thing that I did do. I was not, I wasn't conscious of it when I did it. So this is something to consider when you go and alter your frames. You see the little dots there? They come with little sticks, and that is supposed to hold it up. Well, I was not paying attention to that when I did this frame. This hole is actually supposed to be at the bottom, so that the stick can sit in and it can like hold it up like on a desk or whatever. So that's something just to pay attention to when you alter your frame, and make sure that you get it in the right direction. I actually think I have a little fix for that though. I have those painted, oh, you see the paint on my fingers? Those, you put them on the back of paint, of a photo of picture frames to hang on the walls. I have a few of those. So I think I'm going to take one of those and put that on there at the top, and she can use that. Okay, so that's that one. 5 minutes on my video. Let me show you one more. And again, this one was also painted already. And, oh, you're going to get some glare there. Let's see. That is my lovely husband. And this frame, I painted in brown, like a brown paint. And I used one of those foam sponges. And then I just took it and like went around the edges. And it gave it that like wood grain look. So I thought that that was pretty cute. I like that. So I left it that way. So I did put some jet soap on the back to make it a little bit more finished. And I did purposely put the hole at the top there because I wanted to sit kind of flush like that. So this is a photo of him. We took a trip recently down to Florida, and one of the stops we made was to his hometown where he spent most of his youth. And he hadn't been back in about 30 years, so he wanted to visit. And you see him there. He's standing out by a lake where he said he used to go play and skip rocks. So I wanted him to take a picture there. So I said, well, you know, stand there, put your finger out, let me take a picture. So that's what the picture is of. And I have these little wood pieces that say welcome. I had bought those at a flea market. So I actually jet sewed that, and then I went over it with some, oh, sorry about that, with some Tim Holtz vintage photo ink. I probably could have done it again just to make it a little bit darker, but, and then I have these rocks that I bought from the Dollar Tree, yeah, and so I just stuck a couple of those up there because it's kind of, you know, it's really the country, and there's got like the dirt roads and all the wildlife and the flowers and the butterflies. So that's what inspired the butterflies and the rocks and the little flowers in the corner. These are some chipboard pieces with the letters on them, and so I just took that Tim Holtz ink again and went all over them, and then around the edges it is I jet sewed. I put some jet sew all around the edges, and then kind of like took the sponge and like popped across the top of them a little bit, just to give them, like, I guess kind of like an aged look. Here's some more trim that I just bought recently. I have about 1.5 inches of that left. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that available on my shop or not. I may hoard it. This is what it actually looks like. It has these little bead charms on the ends, which I took those off, and you know, I plan to use those in some other project. But this is all that I have left of it. So, excuse me, I may end up hoarding it. I don't know if you hear my music or not. In the background, I'm having my own 4th of July here. Woohoo! If you can see the little white spots on there, that's just jet sew also. I just took the little paintbrush that I used and just kind of dabbed around the photo frame with the jet sew and let that dry in certain spots. So those are my 2 photo frames. Oh, and these are some plastic. They may be acrylic butterflies, but they're clear. They're clear butterflies like this. This is what it looked like. And what I did was I took my Spectrum markers, and on the back of it, I just ran the markers across, you know, in certain spots, because it has like little grooves in it in different colors, so that the butterflies could have some color. I felt like the frame was kind of bland with just, you know, a lot of browns. So that's why I did the butterflies in those other colors and added the white flowers to kind of give it, you know, set it off a little bit. But still keeping it kind of manly because, you know, it is my man in the photo there. So those are my two frames. I'm going to upload this video and submit it as a video response to Muriel so she can see it. And again, Muriel, thank you so very much for the inspiration. Super excited. I was able to actually sit down and get them done as quickly as I said I would. And thanks again. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy 4th of July. Bye-bye.